Welcome back to Beernid 40K. Earlier I obtained the first very blurry pictures of the Kill Team Rulebook for the Genestealer cult pages. I thought I'd share because this is the only place on the whole internet where you're going to be able to see this right now. So I apologize for the quality of the photos, but these are leaks, so we're just going to work with it and look at what we have. I know if you're like me, you've been waiting to see under the hood for months now and understand more about how our cults will work in Kill Team. So like this video and subscribe to the channel and let's get right into it. First, we're finally able to see how Cult Ambush is going to work in Kill Team. The way it works in Kill Team is basically after you deploy, but before your first movement, you roll a d6 for each model that has the Kill Team special rule. On a 5+, you can immediately move 6 inches for free. We also know the points cost of the models. Aberrants are 13 points. An Acolyte Hybrid is 7 points, including basic war gear. You can upgrade them for a point more to an Acolyte Fighter or an Acolyte Leader, which costs 8 points. Next we have the Hybrid Metamorphs costing 8 points, or a Metamorph Leader for 9 points. And the Neophyte Hybrids are 5 points base, or 6 points for a Neophyte Gunner or Leader. There are a few other options, but it's hard to make it out. So let me know in the description if you can see what they are from these pictures and how much they cost. Next we have what looks to be the profiles for the Metamorphs, Neophytes, Acolytes, and Aberrants, and everything looks standard to what we know from 40K. Alright, so what you're looking at now, these are our stratagems. As you might be able to see at the top, it says we can add Genestealers from the Tyranids faction. I don't have that page, but I'm told they're going to cost 11 points and have an 8-inch move with a decent attacks profile similar to 40K. So for our first tactic, we have Industrial Brutality. For 1 command point, a model that made a successful attack with a heavy rock cutter, heavy rock drill, or mining laser rolls a d6, and on a 4-up, he gets to attack again. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you think this can stack multiple times or not, but it sounds pretty good. 1 command point, and if you get a successful attack, we get to go again. I like it. So next we have Unnatural Senses. For 1 command point, use this when one of your models is declared as the target of a charge. You can fire Overwatch against that enemy, even if you can't see the attacking model, but it counts as obscured, so -1 to hit, I believe. Next we have Density Analysis Lenses, which we've seen before. It lets you add 1 to hit rolls. We also have Inhuman Reflexes for 1 command point, and you use it when your model takes a falling test. From what I can see, it does not take falling damage and does not land on another model, according to the rules. So obviously there are going to be rules for falling checks like Shadow War and the other 40K skirmish games. Next we have Frenzied Hammering, which is an Aberrant tactic for 2 command points. Use this when an Aberrant equipped with a Power Hammer attacks in the fight phase. Increase that model's attacks characteristics by d3 until the end of the phase, but subtract 1 from the hit rolls for this model until the end of the phase. Lastly, we have Strength of Faith. For 1 command point, use this when a model for your kill team suffers a mortal wound in the psychic phase. Roll a d6 for that mortal wound and each mortal wound suffered by that model until the end of the psychic phase. On a roll of 3-up, that wound has no effect and is ignored. So there you go, all you cultists out there like me. We finally have some info under the hood of the actual rulebook and can get an idea of how we'll work in Kill Team. I don't see anything broken to exploit off base, but I still don't have the full rulebook yet now either. I hope you enjoyed this look and it tides you over until the end of the month when the rulebook does make it out. And I hope it helps you to start putting your little kill teams together now. Please consider a like and a subscription for the spy hunting it took to get you these leaks, and I'll talk to you again soon here on Beernid 40K.